Okay, people, here I am. I've got a 2002 Honda Civic, and what I'm doing today, I'm replacing the timing belt on this thing. It's got over 70,000 miles on the old timing belt that was replaced. So we're putting a new one on it. First thing you got to do, you got to take off this power steering unit. You don't have to take off this right here, the top of it. You can just leave that on it, and you take the whole thing, and that way you can just set the whole thing back. Get that whole thing right out of your way. And the next thing you got to do, you got to take the valve cover off. That means you got to take all the oil packs off. You got to take these bolts out here. These are for the hold the valve cover on. Here's the timing cover, the top timing cover. I've already got the motor mount loose right here. It goes right here like that. And I've got a jack under it right here to hold that engine up. Here's the crankshaft pulley. I've got to take the air conditioner off. Right now I'm in the process of taking this top valve cover because it's got this lip on it right here. So you can't get this cover off without taking the valve cover and lifting that valve cover up so you can get to it. Anywho, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, now I got the valve cover off. I've got the number one spark plug out, and I've got a rod in here so I can make sure the piston's all the way to the top. I'm in the process of taking this alternator off. In order to get this bolt out, to get this alternator out here, you have to jack that engine up so that bolt will clear. You've got to take that alternator off so you can take off this this motor mount right here. It's got two bolts in the front that are kind of hard to get to, and then it's got some behind that motor, behind that alternator. So you have to take the alternator off. I've got the harmonic balancer off of it already, and I've got the lower cover off. It's got 10mm bolts holding it on there. Now, the easiest way to get to that alternator bolt right there, when I've already got it out, you can see right there, I've already got it out, is you have to do it from down here, from the bottom. And anyway, I'm going to keep going here, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so far so good. I got the alternator off. I got the mount for the top motor mount right here. This thing off. These two bolts here are the ones that are kind of hard to get to. They're up under here. Anyway, what you want to look for here on your timing, if you see that mark on that pulley right there, that line right there, you see behind it on the block there's an arrow. You want to line that arrow up with that. Up here, right there, is the water pump. I'm also replacing that water pump. When you're in there, you might as well replace your water pump because you've already got it apart. Okay, on the top here, your mark for your top, for your camshaft, is right here. This right here, it says up. You can't see it, but it says up. Right there. It says up. So right now what I'm going to do, I've got everything lined up. I've got it top dead center. I've got everything lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this old belt, and I'm going to remove that water pump. And, I'll be back. Okay, I'm ready to take this timing belt off, this old one. I've loosened up this tension pulley, and I just wanted to show you. I unhooked the spring right here. It goes up here. I unhooked it. I have to take it. You take a little like a screwdriver or something. You hook it in there and you pull it off. You pull on it. Anyway, I've got my bolt loose. You take this tension pulley off right here. Just like that. I've got it loose. There it is. Pull that thing. Get it out of the way. I'm putting a new pulley on it too. I got a kit. Anyway, now the belt's ready to come off. I've got it all lined up. There we go. Okay, I got the water pump off. I got everything off. You can see right there, that's where the water pump goes. So, I got everything lined up, and all I got to do now is just be careful when I put this belt back on. I've got my new belt coming, my new water pump. There's the old one. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Anybody out there that's might have any troubles with this, putting it together, you have to make sure when you put that tensioner on there that just make sure that your marks stay lined up. Here's that mark on the block I was telling you about right here. You can see it. It lines up with the pulley. This pulley right here. The mark, this line on there. You can see that line right there, and that arrow behind it. It's just got to be lined up like that. And as long as that top pulley up there, camshaft pulley still stays, everything's fine. You just put that tensioner back on there, and this is just a project that anyone can do. You know, it does help to have this lift and stuff, but you can do it without the lift. You can put it on jacks. You can jack it up and all that. It's not that big of a deal. It's pretty tedious, but you can do it. Have faith in yourself. And I will see you guys later with a new video. Bye-bye.